All right, Monarchs, welcome to the second video for lesson 3.7. In the first video, if you have not watched, please go watch that now, but we split this into two equations. One, we made less than or equal to -6, and the other one, we switched the sign because we flip it, or when we make this negative, we have to flip the sign, and it's now greater than or equal to -23. Okay, so same thing with here. We are going to flip that sign when we make it negative, okay? So this one says x, the absolute value of x minus 5 is greater than 4. So do we use and or in this problem? And I want to think about what is this sign here? This is greater. That's a greater sign. So we're going to use or because it's greater, okay? Okay. So now it asks us to set up two different inequalities. The first one that we're going to set up is going to look just like this. It's going to be x minus 5 is greater than 4. So I have x minus 5 is greater than 4. Okay. Or the next one that I set up, we're going to set equal to a -4. We know that. But when I set it equal to a negative, I also have to flip my sign. So it's going to be or x minus 5. And when I flip my sign, this is a greater sign. So I'm going to flip it to less than is less than -4. Okay, so x minus 5 is greater than 4, or x minus 5 is less than -4. All right, now we just simply have to solve these. So to solve them, I'm just going to draw my line straight down. And nothing is attached to my x, so I don't have to worry about that. But there is this -5 on the same side as it. So I need to get rid of that -5. So I'm going to do the opposite by adding 5 to both sides. I'm going to add 5 here and add 5 here. Okay, -5 plus 5 cancels out. I'm left with x is greater than, and 4 plus 5 would be 9. Okay, that's my first side. Over here, same thing. I'm going to add 5 in order to move it. The opposite of a -5 would be a +5. -5 plus 5 again is 0. So I'm left with x is less than, and -4 plus 5 would be 1. Okay. So those are my two solutions. All right. So now when I graph them, I'm going to go ahead and graph them in a purple. I go to 9, and I know it's going to be an open dot above 9 because there is no equal sign underneath it. So an open dot above 9, and my arrow will go to the right. Okay. So an open dot above 9, and my arrow will go to the right. For here, I have an open dot above 1, and my arrow will go to the left. Okay, open dot above 1, and my arrow goes to the left. How would we? Says the solution will be written as, and this is where we'll put or between them. So we'll have x is greater than 9, or x is less than 1. And notice that we have this or right there, and that is because it's a greater problem. Okay, if it was a less than, we would write it with the x in the middle, but since it's a greater, we just write or between the two. Okay, so the biggest thing with this is when we set it equal to a negative, we have to flip our inequality sign. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the homework help video for worksheet 3.7.